I was raised on mathematical theories, so I was approaching this from a perspective of what happens when the network becomes very large. Mechanisms to understand such complex systems, large scale, are provided by economics. Now, why is economic technique different? Because when a system scales up and becomes very large, there's no longer sense in which one objective can guide you to its design. It's usually not a method of optimization. It's a matter of trade-offs, selecting the trade-offs.
I think the initial thought was, okay, there is this new area of virtualization, and we see a lot of kind of siloed products, that are trying to solve individual problems. They were really different algorithms trying to make decisions that could be conflicting with each other. So I think YY's big idea was to say, maybe it's time to develop a platform where you think about all these problems using the same abstractions.
I thought the methods that were developed at the time focus on the microscopic details. To me, what was fascinating about systems, when they were large and complex, you could no longer understand or interpret them. If you could see all the atoms in a gas, you would have no idea what the gas is doing. You would have too much visibility into the details that are insignificant. The concept of pressure as a metric of behavior does not exist for a single molecule. There is no pressure or temperature of a single molecule. It's only for many, many of them.
Virtualization continues to grow. It will become the mainstream. The level of complexity and the level of dynamics will become so big that traditional ways won't be able to handle it.
The market solves a very, very complex equation that there is no other way to solve. It was so obvious that it is going to work. It's so clean and it's so pure. I have a demand for something and I have supply that needs to satisfy that demand. That equation of this n-dimension trade-offs that needs to take place in order to satisfy that demand. Yeah, the name changed, the artifact changed, but the fundamental questions doesn't change. There will always be a need for that, and we have a platform to provide the answer.